Yeah! Welcome everybody to the One Shot Killers. Welcome to the One Shot. Welcome to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, the hardcore icon, Brandon Scott Newton, with your co-host, the King of Style, Jojo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good brother. How about you?
Well, I'm botching like a sumbitch over here.
I can see that.
It's only been a minute in, but I'm doing pretty good. I just got done, bro, actually being really upset because that fucking piece of shit, Matt Cardona, ruined a beautiful, beautiful wedding. And, bro, you know.
Thank you, Cardona.
Fuck Cardona, bro.
He did what he had to do.
How often in times do you see a zombie marry a thick Latina and then some fucking white guy comes and ruins it?
I don't know, but honestly, he saved the day for me because that wedding was horse shit.
Horse shit?
Yeah,
Joe,
horse shit.
Joe, that was a beautiful, beautiful family wedding.
You can talk to the people and lie all you want, but it was awful, and Matt Cardona saved the day by taking the title and whacking him in the face.
Bro, that was bullshit. It was the man's wedding day.
And he beat him up, and he also tried to take his girl. He grabbed her hand like, come on, let's go. And she's like, wow, it's my wedding. Wah!
I want PCO.
Honestly, he has someone, he has
Chelsea
Green.
So,
why do you want her?
Well, bro,
just being honest.
Because he knows, just like when you go to Walmart, all right, and you see buy one, get one. Two's better than one. How you doing? And,
sick man. You got to do this. How you doing?
How you doing? And Joe, let's see. Devin said, I thought tonight was pretty good. Fuck Cardona. I love Zack Ryder. Bro,
I think Cardona's better, truthfully.
Cardona is not better than Zack Ryder.
Yes, it is. Let's be real. Zack Ryder's awful. Zack Ryder was just never going to get over as much. They tried.
Zack Ryder was hella fucking over. Do you remember 2011?
Yeah, but they did nothing with it. Like, they let him win the U.S. title, and then nothing happened after that. He got his ass beat, and then he went down mid-card. He got his Mania moment, and then nothing. So I'm happy that he's in the Indies doing this now.
I suppose, but bro, Zack Ryder was fucking awesome.
He was. I was a fan of him, but he wasn't like gonna be anything.
And hey, brothers, woo! Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday,
yes, sir, Jordan.
And a thick Australian Latina. That's the kicker, Joe. That's why he had to go with her over Chelsea Green. She wasn't just your regular thick Latina. Australian Latina. And Rikishi would be appalled if someone did that to his family, JoJo. That's right. Rikishi would have came out and he would have gave them the cheeks, bro. And I'm telling you,
it doesn't matter.
The tribal cheeks doesn't like Rikishi. I mean, the tribal cheeks don't like. Shut up. The tribal cheeks don't like JoJo at all right? I'm telling you, Joe, if Rikishi ever seen you, you would get your face buried in some ass, and I'm not talking about Liv Morgan's. How you doing?
You sick man. You sick man. This is a PG show. How many times, Brandon?
Joe, I will make you take the stink face from Swamp Ass Otis at WrestleMania 39.
Let's get into TNA, because I'm good. This ain't about Otis.
Oh, and bro, man, it's been so long since I've heard the tribal cheeks. I have missed it. Same, brother. We've missed Biggie Cheeks. All right. This Saturday, it's SummerSlam, and Collision will be on SummerSlam, and it will be destroyed because SummerSlam have lots of history and Collision sucks. I agree, bro. Fuck Collision. I ain't watching it. I don't want to watch it. Don't want to think about it. I would not waste 2 fucking seconds on that god awful forsaken show. No, thank you.
But you want to review NXT?
You're damn right, because NXT is some damn good shit. Hell, NXT is better than the fucking shit you had me watch tonight.
I want to talk about this show because that's why we're here.
All right, let's talk about the only thing that mattered on the show besides a beautiful marriage being ruined. It was
Six-man tag started the show.
Fuck the six-man tag. I want to talk about what really matters, Joe. All right, Nick Nemeth beating that fucking jobber Mustafa Ali for his world championship. The fact that Mustafa Ali even gets a world championship opportunity in any company is surprising to me. But
Ali is fantastic, bro. I don't know what you're smoking up in there in that Wisconsin area, but you need to get with that good shit because Ali is great.
Joe, we got some good shit up in here.
We will get to that, but Nick Nemeth versus Ali was fantastic. These guys, obviously, Nick was going to retain. There was no way Ali was winning, obviously, but he put a great match on. I really enjoyed it.
I agree, bro. I will say this: the show off has had some amazing matches on TNA. And tonight was another fucking banger, all right, to add to his collection. But bro, do we ever see what we really want? All right, and do we ever get? All right, Joe Hendry versus Heel Ziggler, with Joe Hendry winning his championship. Because I'm gonna be honest with you,
Bound for Glory.
This is what's ruined TNA again for me. You know as well as I do, Joe. You know as well as I do. It should have been Joe.
Bound for Glory is the bigger moment. Joe Hendry gets his title match there. But I want to say, why was Joe Hendry not attacking Josh Alexander tonight?
Thank you. Bro.
He was there.
Bro, this shit did not make fucking sense. He did not come out. He did not do fucking shit to Josh Alexander.
Josh beat up Nick's brother. He did his C4 pile driver or spike driver and completely nailed him out. And then he didn't come out to his entrance.
That's the Hollywood hunk, bro.
Yeah,
but
he shows up at the ending. He shows up at the ending of Nick's match, and no Joe Hendry, nothing, no beatdown, nothing.
No, because Joe Hendry's playing with Shawn Michaels right now. But Joe, and I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. All right, Josh Alexander is a fucking piece of shit. First, he low blows the greatest wrestler alive today.
You're crazy, bro. Let's not jump on.
Hold on, wait. You be quiet. The prestigious Joe Hendry. All right, and then what does he fucking do, Joe? What does he do? He takes out the better of the two Nemeth brothers. He takes out the Hollywood hunk. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Thank you, Josh. Love Nick. I love Ryan. I think he's good too. But Josh, if you call Josh not good, I don't know what I really don't know what you're smoking.
Well, bro, Ryan Nemeth is a lot better than fucking Josh Alexander. I'm sorry.
Sorry, bro. I'm disagreeing. You have to watch Josh's matches. This dude is a freaking machine. And now,
bro, he's a wannabe Perk Angle.
He's good. Well, Kirk's great, but this dude is good. Josh is really good, and I've never really seen him fully as a heel, but I just still don't agree with him looking at Nick Nemeth at the ramp and not even getting an attack by Joe Hendry. Joe's there, Joe had a promo. I thought I'm pretty sure he did. Had a promo, and he didn't show up. Nothing. Josh was standing right there for 2 minutes. Joe could have attacked this man.
There was no interaction between Joe Hendry or Josh Alexander, but they both were there. And this is where I kind of feel like, look, I understand it's only 1 week, but Josh Alexander didn't say anything last week. Nothing has really happened out of this feud.
And then he just beats up his brother, and then he looks at the world champion, which that match will be awesome, don't get me wrong, but you're having a feud with Joe Hendry. Where's he at? Joe should have
But-
attacked that man on the stage, bro. Straight up.
But however, Joe Hendry's TNA contract's coming up, right?
Yeah, I seen that too. WWE's gonna take him. I truly believe it.
WWE and TNA are offering him big money.
He's gonna sign with WWE. I truly think that, bro. He's gonna be the next big thing in WWE.
I hope so.
I want him to stay in TNA. Like,
And hey, brothers, how's everything going with you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good as well. I'm about to take my hit though, because I seen you take one.
Oh, bro, I needed that shit. After seeing a beautiful wedding get ruined.
I was so happy. That wedding was a disaster. That wedding was horse shit. That wedding was shit.
Joe, you think every wrestling wedding sucks?
The best one was when Kane tombstoned a priest. That was the greatest one. Remember that?
I do, Joe. I was just a ball.
Dude,
All
me
right.
too. But the priest is like, because they're about to get it tied up and everything. He's like, with the holy shit, and then Kane just pops out of the freaking.
Joe, did I hear you right? Did you just say? Do you know what? Like, bro,
The
like,
dude was like, holy shit! He literally said.
Oh, I thought you said that.
Oh,
Fucking.
I know
What do you call it when a priest uses the toilet? Holy shit.
You gotta admit that shit was so good. I know.
It was at the time, but bro, now it's just like kind of cringy. But bros,
Like this
imagine
wedding.
what?
Like the wedding tonight. Those fans
No,
didn't
this
give a
was
shit.
good.
The TNA fans did not care about these two people, and I don't blame them.
Joe, you're on crack. And bros, imagine Jacob Fatu versus Bobby Lashley, and imagine CM Punk signed with TNA in 2014.
That first one, hell yeah, I would love that match. And CM Punk signing with TNA would be crazy in 2014.
When he first left WWE.
I don't see it.
He would have
I don't
made
think
them
it would
a
have ever
bigger.
happened.
He would have made them a bigger company.
He would have. He could have, but who knows? I'm gonna take this hit really quick.
Dr. Ass, the notorious BLT, or Lazy, Two Cheeks, Biggie Cheeks, Chance the Cracker. Wait, is that a new wrestler, Chance the Cracker? And
your boy Ryan got beat up twice. He got beat up by Josh, and he got beat up by the king of TNA, Frankie Kazarian.
fuck Kazarian.
See,
All right.
You hate all the good people.
Bro, there's a reason Kazarian got fired from AEW.
Oh, here we go, bro. Dude, he's killing it at TNA like he always has, and he beat that loser Ryan.
Why has Kazarian only showed up on NXT once?
Because we don't need NXT. He's a real star. Losers wrestle NXT. I'm just kidding.
No, they don't, bro.
I'm just kidding.
I was about to say NXT is so much better than TNA.
Okay, now you're lying to the fans, but
I'm being straight up honest.
I am too. I don't think that's true at all, but that's your opinion. I respect it, but it's wrong.
Joe, you don't watch NXT, so you can't say.
I do watch NXT. I watch clips. Just because I don't watch the full show doesn't mean I don't watch it. I watch clips. Trust me. I watched the Joe Hendry video, and he got beat up by those three other dudes. I don't really know much about them, but they beat him up.
Why don't you know much about them?
Because I don't watch the show. Like I don't watch it fully, but I do watch clips.
And man, it sucks that Jeff Hardy couldn't go to wrestle in Canada, but he did it to himself, and he will never be able to wrestle outside the U.S. again. Yes, sir. Jeff Hardy has made it to where he can never wrestle internationally, but that's because of his life choices. Jeff has no one to blame but him. And that's Ryan Ziegler. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah,
yes,
put some respect on his name when he lost to the real star, Frankie.
Oh, bro, fuck off, bro.
A real star. A man that knows.
You already know as well as I do, the Hollywood hunk is a future world champion.
Oh, you keep thinking that.
Joe, he's better than Dolph. Hell, I would even tell you that Ryan Nemeth is better than Finn Balor.
All right, chill now, bro. Now you're lying. Now you're really lying if you think that. Oh, he's good. I'll say it. But Frankie beat that boy's ass, took care of him, and sent him packing. Goodbye.
Joe, you liked all the bad shit that happened on TNA.
Yeah, it's the good stuff. Like the Rascals winning, you gotta love it.
No, I do like the Rascals.
Love this match, bro. I want you to talk about this match because this was a hell of a way to start
TNA.
TNA.
This was a great fucking 6-man tag, bro. And fucking the Rascals were fucking all like, dude, I don't know what kind of fucking like flippy fucking like I'm trying. Who's the emo in the group?
I believe that's Zachary.
Yeah, bro.
He flips around like a ninja, dude.
That motherfucker's crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why the fuck was he fired?
I don't think it was him. It was the other one. That was Lee or no wait, maybe he.
No, bro. Yeah, Zachary was the one that was fired from NXT.
Okay, so it was him. I'm thinking the wrong. There's 3 of them. I'm trying to think of I know the one that looks like Finn Balor that I always think it because I see his face. He looks just like Finn Balor. It's the shorter. He has short hair.
I know who you're talking about.
And I'm telling you, bro, he has that Finn Balor just everything. Like it's crazy. But Zachary, I know is one of them.
And then Wesley,
that's the one that's from NXT.
But bro, Zachary was in NXT, and him and Wesley were a tag team called MSK, and then Zachary got fired.
And now they're back together on TNA. That's awesome, bro. Against Kushida, Mike Bailey, and Trent Seven. Three talented dudes too. Like holy shit, Trent Seven with the Mustache Mountain. Mustache Mountain.
What's a mustache?
My bad. Shut up, Brandon. Now I'm watching.
A mustache. Is that a cow's mustache?
Great match, though, man. I love this match. I could watch it over again if I wanted to. The Rascals win.
And, dude, because of Josh Alexander, we missed out on Joe Hendry versus John Cena. TNA television. Bro, we could have had Cena versus Joe Hendry. I would have loved that.
John Cena. Psych.
Okay. And that's great. That's great news, my brothers. I'm blessed. God is good. Amen, brother. And Jacob Fatu versus Obafemi. Who's Obafemi?
That's the NXT North American champion, I believe. See, I know NXT.
And, man, I wish we could get an Ultimate X playset for TNA.
They're doing, actually, speaking of Ultimate X, that's the new match, or not new match, but they're doing that match at Emergence, I believe they said, the next pay-per-view, which is August 30th. I'm watching that, reviewing that. That's going to be a great show on my dad's birthday.
Joe, what do you think about this Judgment Day versus the Final Testament?
No. If you're going against those people, they're just that's a loserville. I love Cross and AOP, but if you feud against them, bro, it's over basically. I'm just being honest. Like
I thought you believed.
I do, but WWE just doesn't book them good, and I stopped caring. Honestly, I did, bro. Being honest, I did. But
so
what I do believe in,
Joe, are you a real fan, then?
What?
Are you a real fan?
Yeah, I'm a real fan, but there's times when if you just continuously mess shit up, I'm gonna just stop caring. And I'm honest.
Why does it always tend to be WWE that does that for you?
I don't know, but it's TNA too at times and AEW, but WWE just with I love Cross and AOP, but they're not doing it for me, bro. I don't care for this feud they're doing with Woods and Kofi. I don't care. I'm sorry. But getting off WWE, because this is TNA, I don't want to talk about that.
All right. Well, going back to TNA though.
Rosemary had a squash match, which did nothing for me.
She looked good in the match though.
Yeah, but it was quick.
It was only like 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Yeah, same with Mike Santana. He took on Ali's friend, which...
Yeah, but Mike Santana was fucking badass in that match, bro.
I love how he comes out with the crowd, and I love all that stuff with his music. I love what he said after, that he's going to go after the world title, but Moose first. Like, he was calling out Moose. Like, I was loving that stuff, too. Like, Mike Santana could be the next world champion, bro. If it's not Joe Hendry... If you go with Joe Hendry, I want to see Mike Santana next. But, like, it's one of those two guys for me. Hendry, like you said, or Mike Santana. Because he has deserved it.
Well, bro, Joe Hendry is the most over guy in the company.
I agree, he is. Mike Santana, bro, that promo was so good. And he called out Moose, like I said. I'm excited for a Moose and Mike Santana match.
But bro, I'm just upset that we didn't get no mention of Josh Alexander versus Joe Hendry. And on top of that, what?
I still don't get how he was on a promo. I don't even think he mentioned him. Because I watched it. Yeah, see, like Josh literally was in a backstage because he wasn't showing up for his music. And he said, it's not about them. I'm coming out when I want to come out, basically all that shit. And then he shows up after Nick's match and just stands there. And I'm thinking, all right, Joe's about to come through the crowd or something. He just walks away, slowly walks away. You're thinking something's going to happen. And
nothing happens.
It's like, I love TNA, but I got to be honest, bro, when dumb things happen, and that was stupid. Like, that was, I don't know what they're doing right now, but hopefully next week, we get Joe Hendry and Josh face-to-face, because the last 2 weeks I thought it was going to happen. The first week when he said nothing, really, and then this week.
And it's still not happening. And I honestly feel NXT and TNA are neck and neck. That's just my opinion.
I respect that.
And, even Jordan said that he likes NXT, bro. And that's where I'm saying, like, I honestly think you should give NXT a chance.
There's a lot of good things about NXT. I'll agree. It's not for me anymore. And I'm going to have to really see something big for me to, like, I can't just do it because Joe Hendry's on 1 week or the next week or a match. It has to be more than just one thing. I want to be the whole show carrying and not just one thing on the show. I'm just not invested like that.
Well, Joe Hendry, Roxanne Perez,
she's great. I'm loving her reign. Like I said, I do catch up on it. I just don't watch it live.
Well, Joe, I mean, I'm just saying you might realize NXT is better now.
I don't know, maybe. But another match that happened tonight was Misha versus Jody Threat, which was a fine little match too. I enjoyed this. Jody Threat ends up, they put the belt around the turnbuckle. I believe it was.
Hey, Joe, read this for me.
Okay, if Kazarian is a real star, why not just put him with a real legend in a match? Old gold.
Bum, bum, bum.
If you guys call a legend and you say that name last.
Bro, Goldberg's a Hall of Famer.
Back to the real thing, that match, which Jody Threat wins in the end. She pins the tag team champion. I'm guessing the Jody and Dana Luna are going to challenge for the tag team titles eventually, which should be a great match. But they put the title around the turnbuckle and literally screwed her over. The heel got screwed over by the babyface.
And bro, that was fucking odd, because ain't that what the heel's supposed to do?
The heel tried it, but they got outsmarted basically, and the heel or the face still did it. It's weird, but it was fine, I guess. I still don't like the champion losing, but it is what it is, I guess.
True. And then, Joe, if you'll read this next one.
King Gunther will be World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. I agree, Jordan. But main question will be King Gunther being World Champion in a long streak, just like NXT UK and WWE Intercontinental. I don't think he has to hold the title that long every time. Like, honestly, 4 or 5 months tops is fine. Like, I don't need to see like a long reign like Roman had or something like that.
That was awesome.
I know that was legendary. Roman's reign was legendary, but I don't need to see something like that with everybody.
It's just I miss my tribal chief, Joe.
Well, you're gonna get the real tribal chief on Saturday, The Rock.
Bro, but we don't want to see The Rock until it's time for him to beat Cody at WrestleMania.
What if he shows up, him and Roman, and they're about to go after Solo, and that motherfucker turns on Roman? Rock
Boo!
his ass.
Boo!
And
Boo!
The Rock, Solo, and the new bloodline all together to end SummerSlam. That would be a moment, bro. I hope that happens.
Joe,
I want The Rock with Solo.
You're on crack.
No.
Like, why would you want Rocky when you can hear bottom, bottom, bum, bum, bum?
No. I don't want to hear that music ever again.
Joe,
no, I want to hear his old music that he left last.
But no, Joe, and I want to see the laser tag vest. I want the fisting. I want it all.
You're sick, man. You are a sick man.
Joe, a different kind of fisting.
Well, before we talk about SummerSlam,
not butthole fisting like Ricochet did.
Before we get into SummerSlam predictions, because I do want to talk about that, what was your rate on tonight's show? Because we basically talked about it all.
I would say, besides Matt Cardona ruining a beautiful wedding, solid 4 out of 5.
I think the show was really good, to be honest. The only thing I didn't really care for was, honestly, the Rosemary match. Other than that, everything else I enjoyed. 4 out of 5, truthfully. But now it's SummerSlam predictions. First match, Braun Breaker. Imagine Joe Hendry after he wins the TNA World Title. He goes to cut a promo and then John Cena music hits. That'd be wild.
Bro, John Cena versus Joe Hendry would be awesome. I wouldn't know who to cheer for, but I would say this. Joe Hendry would out-wrestle John Cena.
Yeah, a box could do that.
Damn, Joe, I'd love to see what you think about what could out-wrestle Maxine.
Oh, anything could out-wrestle her, dude. She sucks.
No, Joe, she's a brave woman. All right? Okay. When little Otis had got attacked by Chad Gable. Shut up, Joe. Making fun of Otis.
I'm not making fun of anyone. I love Otis.
All right, Otis is fucking awesome. And, bro, how about she seen him being attacked, and she was like, come on, put him up. And she was about to fuck Chad Gable up, bro, over Otis. She even slapped that motherfucker in his shit.
He should have went perk RKO on that girl and gave her the straight RKO just like Randy Keith Orton would have done.
To Stacy Keibler.
Yes,
all right.
The legendary moments from my childhood.
But now, Joe, you don't want to see a woman get hit, all right?
She started it. She jumped on this man's freaking back.
So, Joe, let me understand this. If a woman jumps on your back and you don't know why, are you going to RKO her?
Intentionally, yeah. I might think that in my head. Go, boom. Nail her. 1, 2, 3, 1.
What? And Joe, and this is where I don't want to see her I don't want to see Maxine get hurt. I'm a huge fan of Maxine Dupree. I mean, bro, Maximum Male Models was so over. AEW hired them, and they went 15 minutes with FTR.
Getting back into SummerSlam, because that shit's awful what you're talking about. Braun Breaker challenges the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn for the title. Who's winning?
Braun Breaker.
I agree. I think we're gonna have a new champion because Sami Zayn, you're out of here, pal.
Bitch. And now King Gunther versus Samoa Joe. King Gunther.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns versus Gunther. Roman Reigns.
No.
There's nobody better than Roman Reigns.
Speaking of the General Gunther,
hell, even Shawn Michaels wasn't as good as Roman Reigns.
Gunther's challenging for the World's Championship against Damian Priest. Who do you think's gonna win that? I go with Gunther. New champion.
I would go with Damian Priest.
This guy. Okay, now our favorite match. Liv Morgan versus Mommy Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. I wish it was a ladder match for Dom, but we can't always get what we want. But Liv's gonna win. Because of Finn Balor.
What if it was because of Dom?
I'm fine with either one, but I think it's gonna be Balor. He took that key, man. Don't forget it.
That's right. You know why he went to her hotel room?
Because he wanted some Liv.
Joe, would you have done the same thing?
Yeah. He also, bro, remember the week ago, I think it was, he told Dom to go the other way, and he looked that way where Liv went.
He was looking for that ass.
He's probably staring at it, too, and he was like,
the snack that smile back.
But yeah, Liv is going to win. Cody Rhodes versus Solo for the WWE title. Who do you got, Mark?
Who?
Cody versus Solo for the WWE title.
Solo.
Oh, you sick, man. Cody's going to retain.
And then after Solo wins, Roman Reigns returns and then spear Solo.
Cody's going to retain.
Joe, that last comment, if you were Dom in that situation, you'd still lick your lips.
Oh my gosh, no. I'm going the other way, dude, for sure.
Joe, knowing you, I could see you wanting to take the snake face from Nia Jax after she spent.
Did you see one of the wrestlers doing that? It was the Rascals. He was doing that. He was doing the freaking.
Yeah, he was rubbing his cheeks
into the dude during the commercial break.
Now imagine Joe being the wrestler taking that move.
That shit was sick. That was sick, man. That was sick from one of the Rascals. I forgot which one, but he was literally just doing this. I'm like, what is going on?
Bro, remember that John Cena popped a boner while taking a tombstone.
Gosh. All right, now.
Cody Rhodes versus LA Knight. Yeah.
You mean LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the United States title?
No, I'm reading Jordan's comment. He said that that's a dream match. Cody versus LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA Knight's going to win that title on Saturday. He has to now. Because you see all the shit that's going on with Logan?
No.
You haven't seen anything that's been going on with Logan and his... You should read it. Because there's some issues. The backstage is not happy with him. Like, there's a lot of shit going on, bro, that I read on Facebook, but yeah.
Is it true?
Well, he commented too, saying shit about it. So there's a lot of shit. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you can read it because it's literally all over. That's all I hear about people talking. Every time I look, it's Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. But he's gonna lose on Saturday. I truly believe. It's time for the megastar, LA Knight. Yeah.
All right, because bro, this is Logan Paul's third title defense this year.
Awful, bro. He had 9 months, and it's only his third.
And that's right. And so we may as well finish out the year so he can get his fourth.
No, LA Knight needs to win. You crazy. Now, Nia Jax challenging for the Women's Championship against Bayley. This could go either way, honestly. Bayley, I just don't see Bayley keeping the title. Because let's be real, her title reign has been awful. Love Bailey, one of my favorites, but yeah, her reign has not been good, and yeah, not feeling it at all. But as I see you're dying, hopefully you're good, bro. See, I care. But yeah, I think Nia's gonna win, and then we're gonna get a Tiffy time, and Tiffany Stratton is gonna cash it in and win the women's championship and walk out of SummerSlam with the title.
Joe, the fact that you just said that like that, Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time, pal.
Joe, just do it for me once. Give me a yes,
Tiffy
boy.
time. No. It's Tiffy time, man. It's not yes, boys. No.
See, it sounds natural for you.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You sick. What do you think what's gonna happen with the women? Do you think Tiffany's gonna win, Bailey's gonna retain, or Nia's leaving, or maybe Charlotte returns for all we know?
So Tiffy cashes in on Nia. And imagine they use Rikishi for a segment like this. And Dom thinks it's Rhea, and so he smacks her ass, and then she turns around, and it's fucking Rikishi.
Gosh.
And then Rikishi looks at him, bro, and he's like, so you want some ass? You know, me and you one-on-one tonight, I'll give you some ass.
Gosh.
And then, bro, fucking, you see fucking Rikishi hit the Uso splash onto fucking Dominic Mysterio. He throws him in the corner. He pulls up his thong and he looks at the crowd and chants, "Back that ass up!" And then he spanks himself and then does the stink face on Dominic Mysterio.
Moving on.
1, 2, 3, and the Tribal Cheeks wins.
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. What do you think?
Oh, hell yeah. Joe was pissed off because LA lost. I remember this. But, bro, don't worry. LA Knight's going to lose again.
What do you think, bro?
What, LA Knight versus Logan?
No, what I just said.
What did you say?
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the referee.
Seth Rollins fucks over Drew McIntyre.
Wrong. CM Punk. Why would he screw over Drew?
Because
He's
they have
feuded
history.
with this man.
Bro, Seth hates Drew. Seth hates Punk. Punk hates Drew. Punk and Drew hates Punk. They all hate each other. Oh, and
he
Punk
hates Punk
Seth,
more though.
and
Punk
Drew
screwed
hates
him out of the
Seth.
world title.
I'm just saying, no, they all fucking hate each other.
I'm telling you, he's gonna screw Punk over, and that's the only thing. Like, then we would get a feud with them. I still want another feud with Drew and Punk. I don't know how that's gonna work. He might not screw him over for all we know. Maybe he does that inside Hell in the Cell when they have their last match.
Dude, this is crazy to think though. There's no tag team gold on the line at SummerSlam.
I'm fine with that. We have single titles. We don't need like they're doing that on SmackDown. It is what it is, but I don't care for the women's tag.
I wish we would have got A-Town Down Future.
Gosh.
Bro, you know you're a huge Austin Theory fan. Joe, you wish you could grate cheese on his abs.
This guy with this horrible thing.
Bros, I love the 2001 SummerSlam. I have it on DVD. But the 2002 SummerSlam will always be king. Bro, 2002 is the greatest SummerSlam there ever was. And it's kind of crazy. Here we are 22 years later. And there has never been a SummerSlam as good as the 2002 one, in my opinion.
I agree. I've watched that over so many times. Every match on that show is perfect.
I watch it still at least once a year.
Yeah, honestly, what's your favorite SummerSlam moments? Because, like, there's so many, bro. Taker choke slamming JBL through the freaking limo was insane.
Honestly, for me, Chris Jericho punching Shawn Michaels' wife in the face.
Yes.
And I'd also like to say, you know, I was actually a fan of Lesnar versus The Rock at the 2002 one.
Love that match.
The crowd ends up turning on The Rock and starts cheering for Lesnar. I thought that was actually really fucking cool. But like, really, if I mentioned anything about the '02 SummerSlam, Shawn coming back in his match with Triple H, Ray versus Kurt, RVD versus Benoit.
There's so much.
It was I think it was Eddie versus Edge.
Yeah.
It was a perfect fucking show, bro.
There's so many cool moments of SummerSlam. I love the stage designs they do, like even the 2007 one with the freaking palm trees and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like it, they really did their shit back, and I hope they continue to make it great again.
I like the 2006 one, the 2002 stage, and the 2008 one. They did, bro. The 2008 SummerSlam is actually one of my favorite stage designs for SummerSlam. Yeah.
Survivor Series is actually going to be in Canada this year.
Yeah, November British 30th. Columbia.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. Like that Survivor Series War Games, bro. I'm hyped for this show. It all starts after SummerSlam. We get to Bash at Berlin, then Bad Blood, and then Survivor Series. Like I'm hyped.
What do you think about getting more and more international pay-per-views?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We need London for WrestleMania, bro. You can do it now.
And, bro, Seth Rollins will curb stomp Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. During the match, my favorite special guest referee is The Rock in 1999 British Bulldog versus Triple H.
I think Seth is going to screw one of them over, or maybe he screws them both over, or something's going to happen. Like, there's no way.
Because think about this, and this is why Seth would screw them both over. All right? And I'm going to say it in a way that makes perfect sense to the storyline. So let's go back to Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre won the ladder match, right?
Yeah.
He cashes in. Drew versus Seth Damian versus Seth became a triple threat because Drew cashed in. If CM Punk did not show up, right? Let's hypothetically say he was not there. Drew would have won the title. Seth Rollins cannot face for the championship. All right? And fucking CM Punk fucking screwed Drew over. Damian retained. Seth can't go for the title.
Yeah, see, it could go either way, honestly, bro. Like, I see Seth hating Punk so much, and he doesn't like Drew, but he hates Punk so much that he wants to help Drew because he hates Punk so much because Punk screwed him out of that match the most. Like, Drew was already an asshole, but CM Punk literally screwed Seth Rollins out. He didn't get pinned, though, so that kind of made some sense. And then Seth was just so pissed off. I'm telling you, I think Seth is going to screw Punk over, and then Drew's going to get that win because he has been losing so much, and I want to see Drew win, truthfully.
Drew and Joe. Imagine 1995 Bret Hart versus Ring of Honor Bryan Danielson.
Oh, my gosh. Bret Hart, honestly. But Bryan Danielson, his contract is actually up today. August 1st. Like, he's not signed with AEW.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So he's losing the swerve?
I hope he doesn't, but then it's like, I can see it, but I want Bryan to have that one moment, bro. Like, I really do. We've wanted it. We want Bryan to have his moment, to win the world title, and it's like, I could see him winning it, and then maybe Swerve takes it back, like, in October when it's officially Bryan's last match, and then he beats him, and then Bryan walks away.
True,
like, something like that.
We wanted it. Bryan. We wanted it, but now it's time for him to go home.
Yeah, but Swerve has been a great champion. Not the greatest reign, but I'm happy with his reign. It's just Brian, man, I want Brian to win. It's tough. I don't know. This is hard to pick, but it is gonna be Brian's last reign officially with it. So if he does win, bro, I'll be happy. I really will. As you're dying over there. God.
Joe, it ain't easy, bro. I'm over here dying, and oh my God, we could have had yes versus yeah.
We could have, but we won't.
Joe, imagine the crowd. Yes, yeah, yes, yeah, yes, yeah.
Stone Cold actually.
Yeah.
Stone Cold actually is possibly coming back for WrestleMania 41.
Bro, imagine if we get what? Yeah.
I want it, bro. I seen the report and I was like, I really hope Stone Cold returns and we get an LA Knight versus Austin face-off. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I need to see it.
Joe, we would mark out for that shit.
I need it, bro. I would love to see it. I love 2006 SummerSlam. I really love 2001 too, but 2 is the greatest. My first time going to middle school, age of 13, I was so addicted, still addicted to wrestling. Heck yeah, Jordan, that's awesome, man. SummerSlam 2006 was when I want to say I was like 7.
I was a year old.
Damn. It was a good show though. I love SummerSlam 2006.
Imagine being in middle school though during that time.
That was awesome. I bet. Hell yeah, Jordan.
No, Joe. Talk about death, danger, and destruction. Oh my God, Joe. If it's okay, buddy, I think I might call it a good one. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm ready, good brother.
All right. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I have killed myself for you. I did it because I love you.
Go home show.
We will be home we will be back for SmackDown. Yeah.
And SummerSlam.
Yeah. And so tune in for that good shit. I've been high. You have been awesome. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. With a goodbye and good night. Bang. Bang.
Later, brother.
Later, brother.